Recently, I've been looking into new opportunities with generative AI, and more in particular in ways that you can combine generative AI with user interfaces and user experience. So we all know the chatbots and we all know the essay generation large language models, but there is a new thing where you can combine those features to actually create a user experience that is guided, facilitated, and pre-filled by AI. And there's this very cool SDK by Vercel, which I used to build this little prototype for a flight planner. So they have pretty good documentation. If you're interested, it's linked. And yeah, I've just built it for the use case, for example, to look up for flight tickets and to purchase them. So now the AI created for us or provided us for with a list of flights that fit our search criteria, and we see immediately that it's not just a chatbot that chats with us, but it's actually content inside of actual UX, interactive UX elements. And now we go ahead and actually select one of those flights that we're interested in. We get to see the details and we say, okay, let's purchase the Lufthansa flight. We can just talk to it. It's like the ChatGPT, but with integrated UX. So okay, we talk to it and we say, here's our ticket. Do we really want to purchase it? And again, this looks very much like a traditional website checkout page, but yeah, it's a new thing. It's kind of the next step. It's an interactive form, so to speak. And we purchased our ticket. So that was one use case. And the second use case is, I mean, there are many, many, many more opportunities. It was just some things I started playing around with. And so now we look up for flight number. So whenever you have a flight, of course, you look for your flight number and you want to see, okay, is my flight on time? And you see, okay, this is actually, yeah, my flight is on Monday. Oh, this looks good, it's on time. But the one on Wednesday is cancelled. So we see again, we have like information packed inside of interactive UX. And again, it's the same ChatGPT AI behind it from OpenAI, so you can chat with it. And it will look up another flight. All right, let's have a look at how this actually works. So the SDK is structured in a way that when we call an AI, in this case we call the OpenAI AI, we pass to it the instructions on how to behave. So this is always how the API has been structured. So in this case, we tell it, okay, you are an actual travel assistant and you help me book flights. And when the user requests certain information, you call certain tools or certain functions. So this is, for a programmer, this is kind of disruptive because it's as if we would be calling functions, but we're doing it by actually giving a text-based instruction. It's kind of, for me, it's kind of a fusion between programming and chatting with a generative AI. And then certain tools are called. So in this case, okay, when we want to get to start the purchasing project, we call the tool of listing a flight. And in this case, actually, the AI populates the object for us. So it actually creates here 3 different flights with all the information related to a flight. We could, of course, get this information from an actual API. So we could easily exchange this to link it to an actual API of airlines to create a fully working booking application. And the interesting part is that we have this AI state here. So it's actually a way to capture the input from the AI to create continuing messages. Because yeah, if I say to the AI list the flights, it lists it, and then it remembers what is actually the contextual information of the conversation. And there are different rules for every message. So are you the assistant, or are you actually the tool? So the interaction remembers, okay, should I output some information, or should I respond like the actually like ChatGPT, like a chat-based interface? All right. Yeah, and then you create, of course, UX element to populate those assets that we saw before, and create the overall user experience. Yeah, that's I mean the basics. They have very good documentation, as I said. Check it out and let me know what you think.